Getting ready to hit. And the home opener is underway. Popped in the air, left side. McKinstry drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Oh.
Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Late on that fastball.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone. Just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. 2 down, nobody on. This one drilled right center field. That one head for the fence and gone. A solo shot, and the Padres take the lead. It's 1-0. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Ground ball left side. That's the inning. Padres draw closer on the long ball. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. How about a scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Jake McCarthy leading things off. It takes a strike. Puts a bunt down. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
That's the ball.
Out to short. Low throw, and he can't pick it. One down. Here's Acuna.
Oh.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. And there's 2 away. Matt Olson up to the plate. And ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction.
Runner on the go.
Oh.
There's a ball.
He's good.
De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Man at second.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That one
That's
outside. 3-1. On a line out towards center. Should be extra bases. And that'll do it. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Leading off, Luke Raley. In the air out towards right center. Acuna on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And there's a base hit to left. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Oh, Otto Lopez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Bogaerts over at first with one away. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Next for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. And a 1-2. Got him. That's out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine. Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
The 1-2. Stays alive. And a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count's full. Fights it off. You'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now at the plate, Drake Baldwin. And he pumps it a strike.
No,
Way to lay
that's
off
low.
that pitch down.
And fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. In the air, left side. Johnson settles underneath it. And there's one away. One out, man at first. Here's Josh Young.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In the dirt, blocked. Yoan. Right through there for a strike. What a stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bryce Johnson. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Padres.
So up next, Jackson Merrill. He popped out his first time. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And a foul ball.
That's foul.
Johnson on at first. Nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz tosses to first. Now 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Bowling.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box. And you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
That's inside. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. As we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit hard on the ground is short. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And next for Atlanta, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 2 down. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 1 so far. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now back in safely at first. And here is Elly De La Cruz. McCarthy off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Fermin collects, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Eugenio Suarez. That's in there. 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes X to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh!
Check swing went around, and the count is 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom 4 now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Oh!
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Padres leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Albies in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Back at Truist Park, here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball.
To the right side, Olsen. He takes it on his own. One away here in the fifth. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one misses. Ball one. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Bryce Johnson now at the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Harris after it. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. And this game is tied. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Josh Young digs in now. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong under it. One down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the air, right field. Tatis gets under it. And there are 2 outs. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Zach McKinstry 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong in position, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, so here's the Padres DH, Jackson Merrill. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ripped to right, base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Tatis stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Go ahead run on base. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the top of the wall. In comes the run from second.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Quick move to first. Armstrong back on a dive. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Now a snap throw to first, and a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's back in time. The 1-1. Down to first. Pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's safe. Snap throw. Again with a pitch out. And he gets back in. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base. Back to work. 3-2 now. Broken back ground ball to second. Albies to first. Got the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Raley swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. Good job. Bottom of the 6th. The leadoff spot for the Braves, Jake McCarthy.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can... It's going to give him one more.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. DL Hall.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
One away. And next for Atlanta, Elly De La Cruz. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
No,
really
that's
good
a ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. Tatis really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 1-2 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball.
Elly on his way to second. Ball outside.
On the
Got
tag,
him.
you're out.
And they get Elly trying to steal. Right side. And that will end the inning. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. We go to the top of the 7th. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Late on that fastball.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So digging in, Freddie Fermin.
No, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the air out to center. And it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the left fielder, Bryce Johnson, 1 for 2. Steps off, checks the runner at first.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's...
The left-hander on now, Dietrich Enns. Pinch hitter coming on, Cam Smith. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. 1 for 3. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Fermin at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Albies. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Steven Okert.
Number 48, Steven Okert.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Nope, that's away.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. That one not close, and that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. A strikeout and a walk.
Ball 1. Hey!
And that one ripped to left. 1 away. One out, man at first. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. He's already homered in this game. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 3-0. That's ripped into the outfield. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. So 2 had scored. Position with one out. Anthony Bender taking over on the mound.
And a tall task ahead of him right here with 2 runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strikeouts here, no question.
Ball one, no strikes.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Outside low, 2-1. Late swing fouled off. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Fouls away the first offering. Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back at Truist Park for the top of the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Will Vest comes on now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
That one lifted to left. And there's two down. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Up.
Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws the first, inning over. Bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Zach McKinstry. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Carlos Estevez. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Jordan Beck.
and he would be the tying run, Bruce, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And there's one down. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jake McCarthy.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Padres trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Braves.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Elly De La Cruz. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Here's Acuna now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Go ahead run on base. Here is Matt Olson.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right through there for a strike.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Fights it off, he'll see another. Another 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Timeout.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner edges away at second. Stays alive. And a ball evens the count. That one missed. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
4 hits in a row.
swinging it here.
On the mound now, Chase Silseth.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
In the air, left field. Smith on the move. And that is that. Jorge Mateo into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Well, one-run game, and here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Ball 1 to Bogaerts. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. 1 out man at first. Next for the Padres, Otto Lopez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
That's the ball.
So hard to play catch-up.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. 1 strike away. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they did.
I know it might sound crazy.